YouTube. I'm King Shanks, and this is Droid's Finest, and I am back with Shadowrun Returns, Part 21. And as you can see, I did just load it instead of, loading it while I'm recording, because this way I can just get to the goddamn game. Okay, that looks like it's, okay, locked. I'm gonna investigate it anyways. The door is locked, but you might be able to bypass it if you could get under the maintenance panel. Well, where the fuck is the maintenance panel? I see a body. What about in here? I know I gotta talk to Detective Grr, but I don't want to. I want to explore. I want to kill stuff. I want to find airplane pillows and blankets. Hey, look, it's a Raymond Reach. I drive those. Took your sweet time, didn't you? You know the traffic these days. Fill me in. I'm a busy woman. Who's the corpse? I thought we'd agreed to work together on this. I'm a busy woman. Who's the corpse? Oh yeah. Who's that corpse? Just the corpse. And one that's not going to do anything for my career. I can tell you that. I left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB. The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer's case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Scientists don't make good criminals. That'll get you killed quick. Spilling corpse secrets? Not the wisest career choice. Mission. Hold on, what's my mission? Warehouse office key. Okay. Nope, some runner like you probably offed him to cover up his corp master's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. I've got an office key. Speak with people. Speak with people. Okay. Oh, Dresden. It's always good to see you. Pitchcarve. Surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer Aguirre tipped you off. Suppose you must made an impression on him at the market yesterday. Or your credit stick did, at any rate. He chuckles. Anyways, surprise. We've got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like business is good for Dial-A-Morgue these days. What's the story with this one? You look like you've been putting in some overtime, Dresden. What can you tell me about this victim? That seems like a best answer. The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. And yes, I'm a little tired. Bodies have been piling up like cordwood, it seems. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs were removed from this body after death. Quite gruesome. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell you, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a minor surgery at some point in his recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Ripper was after this time? Nice hole where his chest was, so was that the butcher's shopping list? Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Not quite how to... okay, whatever. Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be... what? Eviscerated within the chest cavity? Okay. Is McCluskey getting any closer to the suspect? How is Officer McGuire doing on the case? He seems like a real go-getter. Sounds like the Ripper is taking a definite trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, the guy's lungs. Any theories? Who is that over there? I'm gonna look around. Wait, who is that woman over there? No clue, she just showed up. Next of kin, I think. Is McCluskey getting any closer? McCluskey couldn't fight his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. That's awesome. How's Officer Aguirre doing? Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey, and get his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip to him. Oh, okay, so yeah, he's gonna slip it to Aguirre and keep it from McCluskey. Okay, never mind. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you make any mooloo? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days? Ma'am, I don't think Aguirre's officer salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Sounds like, okay, yeah, so, sounds like he's taking trophies. Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was massive damage to the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. So somebody's coming to get their organs back, I think. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplant relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. A coinky-dink. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims' organs had organ transplants, I'll let you know. I'm gonna look around. Piss off, you. Good luck out there. I got this key, but I gotta talk to this bitch. Whoa, hi. Shannon Halfsky. You're not a cop. She looks up, watching you wearily. I'm independent. What's your relationship to the dead man? Nope. Who's the stiff? I see you've been praying. Do you know the deceased? Yeah, that sounds good. Yes, he's my older brother. I've asked Bear to help me speak to him. Okay. She shakes her head, looking like one who has found herself lost for the first time in her life. Okay. But I'm afraid his spirit was too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes. For all the good it's doing me, if I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Are there any other witnesses? There's got to be a way to force him to talk. I can tell you're used to shouldering a heavy burden, but maybe there's an easier way. Yeah. Any other witnesses? Not so far as I can tell, not among the living anyways. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here. Might not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, doing a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration as she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in here. But you seem to have a run of the place. No, I don't. I just got here. If you can find personal items and belongings to the victims, I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? I'll do what I can. This better pay off. Of course. Of course! Find 2 haunted objects. Okay, so... Boop. Hey. Well, then what was the door that I could open? Oh, yeah, it's this one. Okay, well... Fine. Oh, I can open that one, too, now. Alright, let's go to this one first. Here, hidden objects. Hey, fuck you. Don't look at me while I'm opening doors. Dick. I'm none of your business. Okay. Boop. Oh, God. The researchers' work. Cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. Read the case 95. Case file 95, blah, 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 blah. Okay. The plane had several mechanical issues, resulting in a mayday at 3:04 a.m. on June 17th, 2053. 2:45 a.m. The pilot reported that the altimeter was reading in the negative values. 2:49 a.m. The co-pilot takes over the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. Good for him. The pilot cannot be contacted or located by a plane steward. Okay. The co-pilot radios in Mayday. The plane crashes into empty field, northwestern Dakota. Okay. Case file 96, blah, 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 blah. Summary. Redacted. What? Oh, redicated. Okay, redicated. Good for that. 98. This file has been corrupt. Okay. Notes. The notes that appear on screen pertain to the NTSB case, the Nutsob case, file 96, the crash of an Ares jetliner near the UCAS, and my God, why is the writing so small in this? And the Sioux Nation border. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the researcher's notes to your PDA. Okay, leave the computer. Now, what's this? Haunted? Haunted item. Blanket and pillow. Appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. You see several of a dead man's personal items. Toothbrush, comb, or a locker. Or leave the locker. I'll take the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used, and it smells of mint and cigarettes. Okay. Sure, that makes all the sense. Why not? Oh God, my leg is all numb and tingly. Anyways. Okay, so that's the same thing. It's slightly ajar. Inspect the comb. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stands on end, and when you take it off, it's a little shelf. Your heart thumps in your chest hard. This must be one of those items the shaman was looking for. You pocketed the comb. Yeah. Shut up, phone! Leave the locker. I got a haunted comb and a minty cigarette toothbrush. I gotta go here now. Because this door is open. But we're gonna get to that in the next episode. So, let me save it up quick time. And yeah, I think this is a bit better. I can record more of the game without having to wait for the load. So I'm just gonna keep doing it like this. I'll just keep, I'll have the game loaded and ready to go, and just start from there. It sucks for me because I like to start on the title screen, but it works out better. Oh, and I erased a bunch of the previous saves because I don't think I'm going back, and so that way I don't need to wait as long to make my save. Save. Yes, sir. And wait for it. Game saved. All right, so I'll be right back. And yeah, no title screen. I'm just gonna continue recording it like this. It seems to work out a bit better. I can get more gameplay in. So stay tuned, and I'll see you soon. Peace.